Way back in the crazy fields of the big sky state lives a legend the Indians say he stays back in a cave. Me and the grizzly bear raised by timberwolves destined for fame. No one ever saw but a lone boy walking, and I'll never forget that day. Started to blow. He was a hideous man with a demonic stance, eyes cut into my soul. Thunder sound, the rain came pouring down, and it wanted for me to leave. Fast with the lightning, the experience so banging that I fell down to my knees.
Good evening, and welcome to Against All Odds podcast. We thought we were player down tonight due to a power supply issue, but looks like we're all good. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different than what we've done. I do want to recognize Aaron James and David Bradley for allowing us to use Legend of the Hill on the podcast for our intro. I'm going to introduce everybody, and they can introduce their characters and tell you a little bit about their characters. Goodman, since you're here, you're top of the list. You can introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Jamie Goodman. I'm playing Merritt Cook. He's a guy from a small town in Texas. had kind of a go nowhere little place of origin, and joined the military, and eventually became a ranger, and here we are.
All right. And next we have Emily.
Hello. I'm Emily. I'm playing Katerina Presley, an English member of the REME, excuse me, who got transferred over to 75th Rangers while after she did some service in Germany. I serve as the captain, as Katerina serves as the captain of the unit.
Great. Next we got Red Tom.
Is my pick? Yeah. I am playing Staff Sergeant Quentin Miller, who is a small town racer, turned machine gunner, turned special forces ranger, turned historian, before finally deciding to just be a CIA agent.
Great. And next we have Tech.
Hey, I'm playing Captain James Hurd, an officer in the Rangers of German descent. He got transferred over to Germany when the war broke out, then eventually made his way to Poland, and he finds himself there on the survival side now.
And finally we have T-Wolf.
And I'm playing Staff Sergeant Daniels, which is the NCIC of this platoon, and I've been in the Rangers since Desert Storm.
Well, now everyone is introduced. We kind of did this. Andy from the Long Way Home podcast, since we're not doing this on cam, said he was having a hard time understanding who was who. So I figured if we introduce people with their characters and their voices, it might make it easier to follow along. I'm going to work on seeing about doing a Discord overlay so that who's actually talking when they're talking. But I didn't have time to get that done in the past couple days when he brought it up, which is a good point. So, as we left off last time, you guys were preparing for an ambush on a marauder group that it was attacking the town on your way to Warsaw to pick up the scientists that have the launch codes for a nuclear launch platform satellite at the Warsaw University of Technology. So as we get into the scene, you guys have just finished setting up your attack plan and putting your vehicles and people where you're going to put them at. Right when you get that done, you guys can see that there are some vehicles coming towards the bridge, and that's where we will pick up. You see a pair of UAZs with technical guns on the back.
Uh-oh.
Now, you guys at the moment have complete surprise on them because of your camouflage netting. They're so far away. At this pre-dawn, to actually advance the time here a little bit. Let's say we're right before 6 o'clock right now. It's 5:43. It's just barely starting to come up. So, what do you want to do at this point? You've got a little bit of reaction time before they get to you guys.
There we go. Oh, Star. What sort of weather are we dealing with in this shift?
Oh, let's actually take a look and see.
Oh, man.
Your favorite.
Let's go. Intense rain.
Definitely raining.
And they're 10-meter squares. Okay.
So 360 meters out right now.
Well, whatever it is, I didn't actually measure it, so it looks like 360. So just so you guys know, the map with the road on it, it has a grid. I could not get that. I could not get anything that we needed map-wise without using just a plain back map without a grid to go with it. So I lightened grid on the actual map. Still there. Just ignore it. That's why I darkened the overview. It's in the alignment was the best I could do with it. There's gaps in each map that happened when I was adjusting things. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. Unfortunately, map limitations are what they are in this game, and there's not a lot we can do with it. So, but anyway, it's up to you guys what you want to do at this point. So, I mean, they're definitely out of range of any of your weapons at this moment.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I mean, you can still shoot, I guess, at extreme range on long range weapons. The 50 would probably reach.
So weapon range is hexes.
Sorry, go a little low, Goodman. You were fine earlier. Something happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. I moved my mic up by my head.
Oh, there you
The
go.
weapon range is given in hexes, right?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, actually, meters, right?
Well,
hex,
like
those hex, it's 10-meter hex, 10-meter
Right,
hexes. So yeah,
so yeah, you just do the math. Got you.
right. So like if you like a Barrett's 20, but you know effective range on a Barrett's like 600 meters.
Okay.
So I know the 50 will reach. I'm not sure on the Mark 19 if that's going to be an effective shot at all.
Range is 20. I mean, short range is 20.
On the Mark 19.
Yep.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Well, I know the 50's got I think the 50's got a longer range, doesn't it?
The 50's got a range of 15.
Yeah.
So I got
it would be.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
Originally we were going to move. I don't know if it's too late to move the vehicles off to the standoff range that we had originally put into discussion at the end of
how
last
far
session.
Were you guys going to move? I thought that's about where you were. That's why I just placed you. You can move more.
I mean, we were going to move them just out. I mean, we're 100 meters off each side because the idea was to let them get to like just about here, just south of where we were.
Put them where
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 is there. So like this, it was vertical. So there. Oh, I can't move.
you got to take it off your.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Yep. And then so the captain was going to go to the west, and I was going to go to the right. Because that way, Goodman's sniper rifle was on the west side, which is. I'm hoping that these are all Polish vehicles, so that the drivers are on the west-hand side.
They're UAZs. So paint jobs.
So the
you want one on the right at 100 or got it at 150.
I moved it too far.
It's fine. It is what it is. It's a rough estimate.
There you go.
It's fine.
There we go.
Right. But no, these are definitely Soviet camo spec UAZs.
Did everybody get a chance to read the discussion that I codified, or that I kind of summarized at the end of the discussion last week that I put into the note section and I typed up and sent out, or do I need to go back over it?
Yeah, I read it. I'm just looking over it again to make sure.
Captain's vehicle, or sorry, Captain Presley's vehicle is on west side. That means that Goodman's on the west with his sniper rifle. And then Hurd and I are on the east side with 50. So Mark 19's on the west, and the driver and gunners are staying in the vehicle. Everybody else will get out to maximize the firepower, and the commander's machine guns are getting dismounted and put on their bipods.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's fine. And everybody that's out of the vehicle is going to need to make their recon roll hiding.
And
Because
Yep.
you guys already made the rolls. You
For the vehicles.
successfully deployed the nets, right? So the vehicles are hidden. Now, but anybody that's outside of the vehicle, unless you're under the net of the vehicle, you have to make a separate roll.
So I have to make a recon roll, correct?
Well, hold on here real quick. Yeah.
Yep.
If you ever roll that, keep that. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Click on me and then go to recon fatigues.
Putting you guys on the right side of the map off in the gray so you can click on your names.
Yeah, let's see.
Since it's dark, never mind. You'll roll that when you roll your thing. Fatigue roll. I'll push.
Oh, it says Land Rover because we're currently in the.
Well, you have to click on your character portrait
Oh.
or to show your name.
Okay.
That's why I
I
put them
did.
on there for you guys.
Cool.
Okay, thanks. Got
If
one.
anybody's having issues, let me know.
The last Land Rover that got pushed was mine. Star.
Which one is that? Is that the left side or the right side one?
What you talking about?
The Land Rover that got stuck in the ditch.
One on the left, west.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't move your guys' character. I'm going to drag your character to. I got your characters on. I'm going to leave these set up like that. In the future, on each map, we'll have this group. Just for rolling, so you got your characters highlighted. Even if we're on like a travel map or whatever.
Okay.
All right, so everyone who's dismounted has to roll recon, right?
Everyone that's not under the net of a vehicle has to roll recon.
Well, if I remember right, everyone in the one that ended up in the ditch dismounted, so that includes me.
Well, no, you'd be if you were on the gun, you'll be back on the gun now. So like everybody doesn't have to be dismounted anymore. You guys dismounted. The ditch is way over here. Here's the ditch. The ditch is the hex right off the road. So you guys could have got on the vehicle again. And you don't have to be seated in the vehicle. You can be under the net of the vehicle if that's where you're at. I'm just saying, if you're outside of the net, you have to make a separate recon.
Well, if the vehicle's stuck in the ditch, I don't think
not stuck in
the
the
50
ditch
cal one.
You guys got it out.
Oh, it isn't?
No,
Yep.
it's out in the middle of the
Well, never
vehicle.
mind then.
The ditch
Yeah, I'll
is
just
back
be in the
here.
vehicle then.
Like, I'll go. You see where I'm pinging at right now? That's the
Yeah.
The vehicle is way over here now.
All right, I just remember last session it was stuck in a ditch.
Yeah, but
Remind,
it got stuck. You guys made a roll to get it pushed out.
remind me again who we're having dismount, JD. I can't remember off the top of my head.
The driver and the gunner are going to stay with the vehicle, and then everybody else is going to dismount. The commanders will take the commanders' machine guns that are mounted right in front of you. They come off the pindles and they have bipods. That way you can move away from the vehicles a little bit, which gives you when we fire all this stuff at the same time, will give them a overwhelming display of firepower, which hopefully A, will hit a lot, and B, will encourage them to just up and surrender.
It also spreads out where you guys are at too. If they bring
True.
something to bear, like
So-
like an RPG, you're not all
Right.
going to die.
True. So if they return fire with an RPG at 50 cal, or we don't all get hit because we're not all sitting. 5 of us are not sitting in one of the RSOVs.
So maybe commander, because I think I'm commander of this vehicle. Say I bring the thing like here possibly, or
Well, actually, you're the other
ma'am.
vehicle.
Ma'am, you're
Oh.
over here.
I forgot which vehicle. They look similar on the tokens.
Well,
Good.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's not a lot we can do about that. So we actually we've even lost the RSOV tokens on these. I just realized that.
I
Bring
can
myself over here.
Now I'm going to have to redo them again. So it's part of that same issue we had last week with the artwork.
X over here, and
Let me make my recon roll
sorry.
then.
And then Miller.
There we go. Is that better?
Miller's with her. So Miller's on the gun.
All right, we got our RSOV token. But even beyond that, it's kind of hard to differentiate between them. I think they both have Mark 19s on them. So.
Okay, Cox is actually on the gun.
Those are actually models that JD found pictures somebody made.
Jackson.
Nice.
Do you actually use the targeting and everything in combat? Like you target your opponent or whatever before you roll?
You should. I mean,
Okay.
you don't have to technically, but it's better if you.
Yeah, I will. I know some GMs don't like to use the automation and just want to do it manually, so I was checking.
And then Anderson.
Let me drag this vehicle's driver over. Almost forgot to. So she's still in the car. Just put her that.
Caleb.
Put you guys where you can actually see tokens. You're in the vehicle, those two, driver and
Yep.
is Tech being is Walter's the gunner on the other one. Who's the driver for the other one?
Caleb is a driver, and Cox is the.
All right.
I believe.
Yeah, I always want the driver of the Hex North.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Anderson, what's he? Didn't he be on the other vehicle?
Hey, you're right. Three. Yep, you're right. Sorry.
Yep, you're good. So
Jackson.
Anderson's over here on this.
Yep, he is a dismount.
All right, so put him out in the field. Yeah, and Emily and Cook, you guys might want to spread out a little vehicle. I mean, that's kind of the point. You can do what you want.
Yep.
It's your character, but I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which place I put myself.
Yeah. So
I'd
yours.
go, I would not be in front of the vehicle at all, because that's a good way to get shot by misfire.
Yeah.
Like you're in front of the vehicle, dead in front of the vehicle. I would
Here.
move off to the side. Yeah.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
My
You're fine.
direction is
I just want to make sure
backward.
you understand what I'm saying. So they're shooting this. They're going to be shooting this direction. Cone up. Cone. They're shooting like this. And if you're in front of their line of fire, that's not a good place. You don't want to be in front of anybody else's.
Yep. Thank you for the cone. It helps me visualize it better.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
And then this one will
goodness.
be shooting this direction. Somewhat. I don't know exactly where you guys are shooting exactly. That's just to give you a rough idea. It's like anything south of the vehicles, it's a bad place.
Right about there. There you go, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
What's Robert Anderson? Is he a machine gunner?
Robert Anderson?
Yeah.
Um,
Is he just a rifle guy?
he's
So
he's just a sergeant. So he can shoot heavy weapons, but he's not a heavy weapons guy per se.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he has launcher crew, so he can shoot the Mark 19. So, but he's actually just a M4 guy. He is
Okay.
normal door kicker. He was actually the going to be the NCOIC until JD took that spot. So I just demoted him. Yeah, the only real, what I would say real heavy weapons guy is Walter Cox.
Gotcha.
Now, Robert will, if Quentin dismounts to go somewhere with you guys, since he's a player, Robert's job is the backup gunner on the Mark 19. We'd already discussed that past. So if Quentin wants to dismount, because I don't want to leave a player in a vehicle. Right? So when you guys go into
But I
a
love
town,
being in the vehicle. I
No,
get to be on the 50 caliber.
well, you can stay there. Well, you're actually on the wrong vehicle for that, bud.
I thought this the left side, the one in the ditch was 50 cal. Then why was I in that already? Because that was the vehicle that went to the ditch.
Oh, no, this is the Mark 19 vehicle. Unless you guys swapped up. I don't know. No, because what's that, JD? Good?
Nope, go ahead.
Yeah, because Cox
Well, that
actually,
doesn't make sense
you and
because it
Cox,
says
you and Cox are in the wrong vehicles. Because Cox is a launcher guy, he's not a machine gun guy.
well then let's fix this here because
Yep.
I don't know how I was in the wrong vehicle because I remember last session I said I was in the 50 cal.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Well, I don't have anybody showing up in vehicles right now. Anyway, in the crew slots, there's nobody. Some reason nobody's showing up. I'll have to read.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Caleb can actually. Caleb can do either too. So Caleb can do the 50 or the Mark 19. He's only a C heavy weapons though, where Walter's a B in heavy weapons. But Walter's not a machine gunner. He's just a
Exactly.
launcher.
Walter has no idea how to make the Madus sing like I do.
Okay. So just to double check, okay, I'm out from underneath the camo nets. The herd, you stayed underneath the camo nets?
Yeah, probably. I'll only have a pistol, so.
No, you have a machine gun.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you've got the. All right, so normally, so you understand the RSOV, right? So the RSOV has a gunner that stands up in the back seat with a mounted gun, which is the main gun for the vehicle, and that's either a Mark 19 or a 50 caliber machine, and that's the same on every RSOV that the Army has. It's two guns, but the commander also has an M240B mounted in front of him on the hood of the vehicle. So so technically right now, what you're doing is they're taking you guys are taking the M240Bs off of the mount on the hood, and they still have their bipods on it. You're gonna go set it up in the field somewhere and shoot it at the.
Okay.
So
Understood.
even if you're not good at it, it doesn't matter. You're just laying down heavy machine gun fire, all firing at the same place from different places. So what they want you to do, if they have made it clear, they want you to go, like you see how Emily's away from the vehicle in a different location. They don't want all the fire coming from the vehicle. That's what we're trying to do, spread it out.
Okay.
That way, if there's an RPG, the RPG doesn't know if it's going to shoot at where the vehicle is or if it's going to shoot where the machine gun is, right? Because they don't know what's a vehicle and what's not, because you guys do have camo nets over vehicles, but they can't actually see them anyway. They don't know if that's like a machine gun emplacement or if it's a vehicle. They have no idea, even when you guys get into combat. That's the whole idea. Exactly. So
Okay. Should I move rebase like closer to the road then?
Yeah, that would be. I mean, it's up to you, but yes, you don't have to go that way particularly, but yes, that would make sense. Because you're doing overlapping arcs of fire is what we're doing here. If you see how the cones are.
Yeah, I need to move the cone. I don't want to do that.
No, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, Jamie.
I just loaded a 240 onto his character sheet.
Okay. Gotcha. And
Big.
you can have reload ammo if you want as well, because you have reload ammo on the vehicle. Yeah. So if you want to carry extra belt with you, you don't have to, but you can. You have up to 5 belts. You've got 5 belts total. So one in the gun.
I'll do the same. Emily. Here.
Right.
And I loaded one onto Emily's sheet too.
See, that's the idea right there, right?
Yep.
What's it? They get that they're in a murder zone. Now, JD, if you want, try to remember. Excuse me. Didn't get there. Caleb Jackson has an M240B. If you want to reassign it to somebody else for this fight. The driver for the 50. He's actually a machine gunner. He actually has an M2. That's his primary weapon.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.
You don't have to. I'm just saying there is one there.
Yeah, I think we're going to be good. I mean, we have three machine guns, 2 grenade launchers, and a sniper rifle.
And Cox has a dragon.
Yeah. So if something bigger shows up, then the plan was we'll be flexible. So to reiterate, guys on the west are taking the rear vehicle. Guys on the east, so the right hand side, taking the front vehicle. Sniper is taking the drivers, starting with the rear driver, going to the front driver, targeting the. So I was thinking they were going to be open vehicles, but the gunners.
Well, actually they are. The covers are off
Okay.
because they have that soft cover on them.
Yep.
So the covers are off, and the gunners are standing there. They have. You want to make a recon? See if you can tell what they've got mounted.
No, that's fine. I mean, because it's the big plan overall is rear vehicle, front vehicle. Sniper got the drivers, and we're working our vehicle from the front to the back, their vehicle from the back to the front, because we don't know how many vehicles were coming.
Yeah.
And then we'll adjust from there. So right now we see 2 vehicles, so we'll start from the front to the back. They'll start from the back to the front. The squad minus the 2 captains have been together, you said, for about a year, and the captains have been around us for a while, not necessarily in the squad. So the squad should function somewhat.
You captains, you guys have all. The unit as a whole.
Right.
The last person, whoever that is,
right.
It doesn't really matter to me. I didn't go to that much minute detail, but
right.
But you guys have completely been. Everybody should know their jobs and know what to do.
And the commander will initiate with her machine gun, and then we'll all fire after her.
Yeah, and she's actually AFK unless she's back.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, I've just been listening into the plan.
She'll fire first, and then we'll all fire based off of her fire.
You know?
She'll initiate at about 150 meters out.
Great.
So she'll fire that, and then so versus yelling fire or anything like that, she'll fire, initiate, and then we'll all initiate based off of her. And then after initiation, can't click. I need to reset the thing. And Anderson will have, after the initial taking out the vehicles, Anderson will have security to the west. I'll have security to.
All right. Did anybody have less than at least one success with their recon roll?
Oh, do we need to roll recon if we're in the vehicle?
If you're not in the vehicle, you.
Okay, well, I'm in the vehicle.
As long as you're in the vehicle, you're good. Tech, was that actually your recon roll for hiding? Or
Yeah, I'm not really good at hiding.
Yeah, you definitely aren't with 2 failures.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Smoking?
I'm trying to heat up my ration.
He stepped away to take a piss at that worst moment ever.
He's standing. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Standing up, taking a piss, about
There you
10
go.
meters away from his.
I went deer hunting with a guy once that was smoking the whole time.
Yeah.
He was like, I never saw any deer. It's like, well, no wonder. Chain smoking.
Yeah, the only good thing is that they're still 300 and some meters away.
Yeah.
They're keeping a 20-meter distance. Well, they're not. It's not bearing. They're keeping it. So, all right. Now you get back to your emplacement, Tech. Try to roll again. See if you can manage to hide when you lay back down.
Oh, thank God.
One
There we
success.
All right. So he quits swatting at the flies and mosquitoes and bugs on him. Lay still for a minute.
Don't worry, I'll have your counseling statement prepared for you later.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, just wait. You give him some time back in the rear with the training NCOIC. Teach him how to do some push-ups. All right. Now I need to make you guys do it. So if you're going to start shooting Emily.
Yep.
They get a recon check. And they close range.
Need to move up a little bit more before I start firing. If I did my measurements tool right, which
Well, so you want to shoot at short range. So the short range.
it's 8, so 80 meters range.
So
160.
I do
160 is medium
Yeah, I do 160.
because they're vehicles, so they're minus 2 because they're vehicles. They're moving. Medium range is even.
Yeah. So as soon as they start moving again, Emily.
Yep.
I would start racking off when the guy moves when they move 10 meters. So like they go. It's up to you. You do what you want. I'm just saying. Once they move 10 meters each, at that point, right now, from you, that's 180. So actually, they gotta go a little farther. They gotta go 3 X's.
Yep.
They're a moving target too, so I guess that would give us a penalty. Wouldn't it?
It's a -1 for the moving target, but it's a +2 because of that, of them being a larger vehicle.
Large.
So it's still a +1 for you to hit. -1 for range, so it's an even up shot. All right, so that's right now for you. That's an even up shot, Emily. At that
All right.
range, are you going to open up or am I going to keep driving? It's up to you.
I'm gonna open up. I just have
All right.
to.
Now, once
go.
she opens up, you guys all get 1 shot before initiative. You guys, it's going to be a surprise round, so I know the game doesn't take
Did
this
we
into
say-
consideration.
Did we say who was hitting which truck again?
Yes, west is hitting south, east is hitting north.
Okay. I'm about to light the lead vehicle up.
So you said that this would be a just a flat roll at this point.
It's just a flat roll, correct?
All right, I'll get in this battle.
All right, so
Hey.
you hit the vehicle. You didn't target the vehicle. Target.
Oh.
The only reason I'm saying that is because I don't even. Now I'm thinking about it now, JD. Does it take hit location consideration if you target a vehicle, or does it still say torso, head, and limb?
No, it's just
If you actually target it.
whether it penetrates or not.
No. I'm talking about for the hit location. If you target the vehicle with your attack and foundry, does it automatically go to vehicle hit location?
It does not. If you're targeting a vehicle, it depends on if your rounds penetrate the armor of the vehicle.
Well, I was talking about on
If
the
it
roll, like because it automatically does hit location, right?
There's a box that you unclick, and it
Gotcha.
won't roll a hit location dice. So unless people actually unclick it, it will automatically roll a hit location dice. So in her case, she rolled
1 hit and ammo dice, so it's additional hit.
Yep.
So the armor on
she-
the vehicle.
So she has 4 hits.
2.
1 was it
So
2?
No, I'm saying vehicle 2. So you're hitting. We got location for. I did not prepare completely tonight. Don't have my script.
It's coming across the front of the vehicle, so it's front armor.
Yeah, but it could also be side at angle, right?
Let me see. I have to move
He's
the
on
box away.
Angle.
Just a second.
Front or left?
It's on the. Yeah, and in her case, it's on the hedge thing.
The what?
It's on the hex.
Hex line.
It's on the hex line.
Yeah, so front or left. So most likely, I mean, it's 50-50 if it's on the hex line, straight in line. Especially since you fire an automatic and not just taking a single shot.
Yeah.
second.
Let's see.
It is side. No, wait.
We'll give it a 50-50. So 1 to 3 front, 4, 5, 6, it'll be on the side. And we'll go ahead and roll.
Yep. Let me make that roll.
And it probably doesn't matter.
Front,
It's armor.
so takes off the 1 point of armor.
So,
And
3 rounds.
3, so 5 rounds penetrate.
5.
So make a component roll, a d10, see what you hit.
Is there a table for that?
Yeah, d10. Just roll d10.
Cool.
But there's a table. It's just easier if I got the chart in front of me. So you hit the
Okay.
suspension, which 5 will take out the suspension, 5 points of damage. Takes out the
Awesome.
reliability. And how we decide that's how it went, JD.
Right, but she only did 4 points of damage. -1 is 3 points of damage to the suspension.
Yeah.
Because she only has a M240, not a 50 cal. So her damage is
Yeah,
3.
yeah, 3.
Yeah.
So-
Damage crit 4.
No, that's fine.
No, I was
So-
I doubled it. I shouldn't have done that. Right. All right. So you hit
Oh,
the suspension for 3 points of damage. That means it's got 2 points of reliability left. It takes a hit. So you can see the vehicle kind of clunks down in the front left. You hit the shocks. So you can see it leaning. That left front corner of the vehicle is leaning down. Now it's still drivable, but it's obviously in disrepair at this point.
Yep.
All right, now we're gonna to make things easier. We're gonna finish off on the left side here and get Walter Cox to open up first here. He's going to target the vehicle. He will shoot. I guess he's. Yeah, we're just gonna be back in the vehicles. FYI, if you want to do that to yourselves while you're sitting there not doing any combat. Your crew. He will fire 2 rounds at the vehicle. Does not get a hit.
No.
NPCs cannot push, by the way,
Mhm.
even though it says they can, because I created them as PCs and give them additional skills. Have them guys. All right, it's your go, Goodman.
Okay. Did you say I could see the drivers? They were exposed to them?
Everybody's exposed. Yeah,
Okay.
you don't get the bonus for hitting a large vehicle if you're targeting at the driver,
Okay.
so you will not get that +2. I will say if you're sniping, are you sniping?
Yeah.
I'll say you've been on Overwatch on the area where they were going to open up. So when they hit it, you got your sniper bonus of +2 for your scope.
Okay.
But make sure you say that in the future, just FYI, just so
Okay.
everybody knows that's what you're doing.
And
But
I've got this sniper skill or whatever, so I have that, and I'm gonna have
okay,
one bullet.
actually the vehicle's moving, which is a -1, and whatever your range is, it should
Okay,
be in
so
short range for you at 8, right?
it was +2, -2 for those two things, so it's an even 0. Or yeah, well,
Well, no, what's your second minus? You just have -1 for it moving, unless you're doing a called shot on the guy. Are you doing a called shot on him?
oh right. Okay, I got you.
So it's only a -1. You can shoot at the driver without it being a called shot, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have a
So
+1 sniper skills. So. Didn't target the dang thing. Shit. I can't
As a
target it.
PC, you can push.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
push.
and I will.
There we go.
Nice.
That's
now
2 success on the ammo dice.
you did
Good
take
show.
a point of stress for that. So
Okay, to me or to my rifle?
to your rifle, because
Okay.
it's a weapon damage.
Gotcha.
Set, did he?
Nope. Okay.
So you got 4 hits on the guy. So unless he has a helmet, he's dead.
All right.
Whoa.
I mean, I don't think he's got a helmet, but we'll check this week. Nope, he doesn't.
Well, with the initial with the success of the 2, I believe it's each additional success after, like, you get the initial hit is an additional point of damage, or you can use other stuff for the ammo dice, I think.
Yeah, so it'd be 4 damage altogether, right?
Well, you can either kill this guy or you can do damage to other people. I mean,
I'm taking the driver out. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I say that's what I thought you were doing. So, actually, wait a minute. You can't do that.
Nope.
So we got to step back. So if you're getting your sniper scope bonus, you cannot fire ammo dice.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nope, you're good. That's my fault for making sure you understood that. So it just dawned on me right now. So every game I've ever done it in has done that wrong. I was doing some additional reading a couple
makes
weeks
sense.
ago that saw that. It's an afterthought that they put that in combat section. So a lot of people don't understand that. So it's not your fault at all. Because I was doing it with my Barrett. So,
Yeah.
when I was shooting the tanks and stuff. So, but yeah, you can only you can get a +1 for an aim, right? For steady aim, but you
Mhm.
cannot use because think about it for a minute. Scope's only going to be good first round, right?
Right. Yeah. You can't just
When
go
you're talking about an individual combat round. So here, the option for you right now is to get a single hit and put your ammo back in your gun, or re-roll, and you could possibly avoid this damage stress. It's up to you.
I'll just take the hit as is
Okay.
and put the damage back. That
Yep.
way
So
just
put your ammo
take
back
the hit.
in. So instead of 13 rounds, you've only spent 1 round.
Okay.
All right. So, but he still takes. What's your damage? 3.
Let's
Crit
see.
3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still get a crit on him. He only takes 3 points of damage at this point. But he takes a crit, so
Oh, yeah.
crit is automatic death on an NPC,
Oh,
unless
good. So
it's like a
work on
name,
him.
unless it's like a name person or something.
Right.
The game just says NPCs. A crit means.
Yep.
So he is dead. Now we got to figure out have to figure that out. I've never actually given thought to what's going to happen to the vehicle if the driver gets killed. So, all right, I'll think on that while you guys are finishing. Merritt, your shot, but that was you. Now it's a Anderson shot. He will just shoot the vehicle itself. Actually, 3 rounds.
Ooh. Very nice.
He got 2 hits on the vehicle. His is going to definitely just be left side.
So that would be 2 rounds would go through.
Yeah, he hits the 6th location, which is the driver. The driver's most definitely dead.
If he wasn't before.
Yeah.
He was
So
showing you
technically,
before
I
he's
guess that goes
definitely
past the driver since he's dead, right? So that's like a components damage. So let's roll and see what it is.
It moves up.
It goes up or down.
I believe it goes up,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
on the table. I think it's up, yeah. I thought.
Okay, well, if it goes up, it is cargo. There's really no cargo. No ammunition, goes to suspension. It takes out the rest of the suspension. If that's the way
Awesome.
it goes. And then 1 point will be left. That will go to the engine. Engine takes a hit. All right, so now, not only has the driver been killed, but the vehicle, the tire blows out and the left front fender hits the ground. So this vehicle is going to go end over. I just got to figure out how we're going to do game mechanics. All right.
I would recommend rolling on the driver mishap table, and if it's something that's is unimportant, the vehicle just continues forward until it runs out of speed. If it's something that's is disastrous, like a breakdown, then that would be the vehicle going off the road and suffering whatever mechanical breakdown that happens.
No, that's a good idea. So. Let's see. Driving mishaps. Let's make a roll. Yeah.
That's just an idea to replicate it, some randomness.
Sound good. Vehicle must stop for the rest. Because the engine got hit. That kind of actually makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so the engine locks up. That's what we're going to say happens with it. It's going to be a little more catastrophic than an engine over. This engine actually locks up. We'll say the round hit a piston, and the vehicle just goes chunk, and a big puff of smoke comes out of it, and it will roll for. I'm just doing this for now. It rolls for another 60 meters and comes to a complete stop right there. They get to finish their round after your surprise, right? You guys get that. You guys opened up on them while they were moving, so.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll go to the other side and start with tech. Go to the right.
Okay. I'm gonna target the front
Not this
vehicle.
one in front now, the one that's in the back.
Oh, okay. They changed it. All right.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna roll. Have to measure it. It's 10. What's the range
10?
for? It's 8. So -1.
-1 for range. The vehicle's moving, which is an additional -1. But if you're just shooting the vehicle itself, that's +2.
Yes.
So
Okay,
it's
so-
even up roll.
All right. So it's just me 0. Okay.
Yep. Just a heavy weapon roll. And if you don't have heavy weapons, you just click heavy weapons and roll it. It should pop out the box for you.
Okay. Do I do anything this rate of fire thing, or just leave it at 0?
I would. I mean, you're shooting a machine gun, so rate of fire. I mean, you want to spend a little ammo trying to, if nothing else, scare the hell out of them. So I would go at least halfway on ammo. That's my personal preference,
2?
but that's up to you.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm not sure what the rate of fire is, so yeah, whatever half is, you 2 or 3, right?
It says 2. 4 is max, I guess.
All right, go.
All right. And then roll. Max push 1. All right. Yeah.
You can push if you want, or not. It's up to you. You have no failures at the moment, so.
Okay, I'm just gonna push that.
Nope, you didn't actually get anything, but
Oh, okay.
No.
Damn. It says up. What do I do now? Because it's
yep,
Okay.
that's it. That's all you do.
Yeah,
do
but
I
that's-
take a point of stress or like
Nope.
the gun or something or
Nope.
nothing?
Nope,
that's
unless
only
you get a
if you roll
failure.
like the little.
Oh, okay.
If you
Oh, you
roll
have to
like the
roll.
little explosion-looking bit on the dice, then it's
It-
a.
Oh,
And it'll tell you in the box too after you push where it says hit location. It'll tell you if you have to do it.
oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
Foundry's
it's
pretty
my turn.
good. Foundry's pretty good on that. So now it's Quentin Miller's turn.
Let's go. It's time to unload, baby.
Or actually, I should
Uh,
have said James Hurd, not Tech. Sorry,
No worries.
change
I know
your
what you
name on
meant.
your sheet so I know.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have the ability to change my name on my sheet.
It's just gotta go to your token. I'll do it for you.
I can't. It won't. There's no.
It doesn't let you click the little rocket wheel. Right click your token.
No, it just says sheet and default sheet.
It's weird.
Yeah, thanks.
You should be owner, so I don't. I would do that. Okay. Anyway, try to figure that out later. Quentin.
and so I'm understanding the modifiers right. What are my negative modifiers?
All right. So your negative mod. I don't know what the range is. Is it short
It's
range?
within range. It's within short range, so there's no negative range modifiers.
So you're just shooting the vehicle. Or you trying to shoot a person?
Well, that depends on what negatives I have right now.
Well, that tells me I can't tell you the only negative you have is -1. Beyond that, I can't. I don't know.
Just -1 for it moving. Okay. But if I aim for a specific person, that would just mean I don't get the +2 for large target, right?
Correct. Which means it's a -1.
Which I can eliminate because I have the machine gunner modifier.
Up to you.
So you know what? I'm feeling lucky, punk, and I'm going to light up the driver. Oh baby, 3 successes.
Okay. So, what's your damage? 4?
The damage for the Modus is 4, but I got 3 successes, so that's a
Okay.
+2 on it. And it auto crits, auto 4. So unless there's some very good armor going on, I think
But there wouldn't. Yeah.
But yeah, even though it auto crits on the 4, he still has 5 hit capacity. So you lose up 1 point past the
Well,
driver.
I thought we said NPCs die on a crit.
They do, but he has 5 hit points. Your bullet has to go through the bodies, right?
Well, yeah, but I didn't just get 1 hit. I got 3 successes, so that's 2 points of damage on top. So it's a 6 going on in terms of damage that's happening for the driver.
Correct. Which is 1 additional point past the driver's hit. You see what I'm saying? You still get to hit something else. I just so the thing up from the driver is cargo, then ammunition, and then suspension. So you're gonna hit the roll D6, 1 to 3 for the front, 4, 5, 6 for the side. Because you're on that line.
Let's
So the driver.
let's see what extra stuff I got here.
And
A 2.
So you hit the front, which this vehicle has not been hit yet, so that's going to hit the armor. So your 1 bullet.
Well, it was
hits
only
the
1
armor.
point of damage, so.
But it's all it has for armor. So you took out the armor on the front. So basically, what you did.
I dented the shit out of the front of the vehicle, and also the driver's Swiss cheese. I think this is a very successful barrage.
Oh yeah. So basically, what you did is You hit the hood, right? And shot through the hood and hit that first hit, put a hole in the hood, and then the other two went into the. So yeah, you murdered the driver. Now let's do it. We'll do the
This is
mishap.
self-defense.
We'll do mishap table again. What happens to it? I like that's a good idea on that too. Because if it's something with the driver,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And if
say
there's nothing,
dirty
there's nothing
fuel
like
just makes it slow. It rolls till it's out of
Yep.
movement. Whatever.
yes.
So
So like that, or a misturn, or they get lost, or something like that. It just rolls forward and off to the side of the road, type of thing, and nothing happens. Whereas if it's damages component, that's the vehicle driving into the ditch and damaging the vehicle.
yep. So it goes another 60 meters, just like the other one did. Even though that's not its full movement, it kind of like assimilates the driver's foot. And we lost Goodman. I hope his new power supply didn't go.
Oh dear.
It is top of the hour. Take say 5-minute break real quick. Everybody go to the restroom, get a drink or whatever. Because I got
All right.
Okay.
right back.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. It's JD. I'm back.
Okay.
Yo.
I'm back as well. Sorry, I'm just sitting here in silence.
Okay.
A little fun thing that arrived in the mail for me today. I ordered the Twilight 2000, like the core set.
Cool.
Because Free League was having like a big summer sale, and it arrived today, and I very much like the look of it. Very nice box, and everything's
It looks
packaged
great on.
really cool.
It looks great on the shelf.
Yeah.
I know. I just got
Actually-
mine a couple weeks too.
Actually, I like the feel of the high quality. My wife said I said it too much when I did my unpacking of Urban Ops. She said I kept saying high quality too much. I was like, I didn't. Did I? I didn't think I did. But like
you
the
said it
GM
once.
screen.
You said it once or twice.
But the GM screen, I've never seen a GM screen felt that nice from any other company before. And I've
Yeah,
got tons of GM screens.
I need to go buy it. Andy was going to give me his, but we've never hooked up to down in Nashville. I've gone through Nashville like 3 times, but it's always been while he was working or late at night or early in the morning, and we've just never, because he has 2 of them.
You talking about Goodman?
No, Andrew. What's Andrew's last name? Doc in Forsaken Few.
That's what I meant, Stoneman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Stoneman. Yeah.
So I told him I'd take him out to lunch for it, but we just never been able to pull it off. So I was always trying to get through like Atlanta before rush hour.
Yep.
So it's like I'm always getting through Nashville at like 10 o'clock in the morning, which is too early for lunch. So you don't want to go through Atlanta at rush hour.
Yeah, definitely. I always try to make it through Atlanta by 2 o'clock at the latest.
Yeah.
Which, fortunately for us, it's only 4 hours from here. So.
Yeah. So yeah, which is if I hit you guys, I mean Nashville at 10 in the morning, then I hit Atlanta at 2.
Yep.
So, and last time there was an hour and a half delay because there was 24 and 59.
Well, plus you lose an hour or two. Time change. Nashville Central.
Yeah, but see, when I hit it at 10, I'm hitting it at 10 my time because I'm in Eastern time.
Gotcha.
I'm just inside the Eastern time zones. But there was an hour and a half wreck where 59 breaks off.
Going to Atlanta or Alabama.
Yep. So we actually went down 59 and then cut across country to make up. Even though it was longer, it was better than waiting for an hour and a half for that traffic.
God, I don't care if it takes me 2 hours to do an off-road bypass of a traffic jam. Anything's better than sitting in a traffic jam for an hour plus.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a wreck before you got to Chattanooga, and it was just, I mean, the phone was saying it was an hour and a half delay, and phones are usually light on the estimates, and so it's like, yeah, we're getting. So we went down 59 and then cut across diagonally to 20 and took 20 in, and then down.
All right, Tom, are you back? All right, so we're just waiting on Tom.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
All right, Goodman's PC blew, by the way, so his power supply blew again. So it's not a power supply issue. He's got to shorten his computer to flow in his power supply.
Okay.
I don't see any way possible for 2 power supplies to go out that close together.
Since he's seen the map, if he wants to get on,
just voice and chat with the phone.
Yeah, voice off of his phone.
That'll be up to him. All right, so we left off. Quentin had just blew up the other vehicle, so now it's JD's turn.
So I'm shooting at the gunner of the first vehicle. So it is minus two for long range for me for my rifle. -1 for it's moving, even though thanks to him it's moving much slower, but still moving. And I do have rifleman. So by my count, I think I'm at -2.
Well, you did see the driver just get blown to bits by the 50 right before you figured if you
I'm
to
yeah.
retarget him.
No, the gunner in the back.
Oh, you're
Up on
shooting.
top.
Sorry, the gunner. Sorry.
The gunner, because just because the vehicle may or may not flip or may or may
Right.
not.
No,
I mean,
that's fine.
I don't want the gunner
You
shooting at
don't have to
anybody.
take a penalties for shooting at the gunner. So, because technically it's no different than him shooting at you, right? Even though he's in the
Uh,
vehicle, because he is. I don't agree with that. Even if it says that in the rule. So you're
or
shooting. You just don't get the bonus for shooting a
right,
large vehicle. So
right.
your penalty
So
is only your range in the movement, which is -2, right?
no, it's for me. It's just outside of long because I have an M16, so it's at 130. So it's -2 for range,
Okay, so
-1 for
-3.
moving, and then I'm a rifleman, so -2.
-2. All right, sounds good.
So
I just wanted to make
it,
sure
it,
you didn't take a penalty for trying, targeting a specific thing or whatever. So,
yep, I figure he's up outside the vehicle, so he
well,
was eligible for
to
it.
me, technically, even if he's not, you know what I mean. You're just giving up the bonus shooting the large vehicle by
Yeah,
calling one of the two. You
and
go
if I
for it.
remember how Foundry works, I put -3 into modifiers and then click rifleman, and that'll
No,
take one of them back. So
correct.
I will do that and roll. I got one. Um, I will push it.
Okay.
This guy needs to be dead and does
Didn't
no
get enough.
good.
All right.
So I still got one hit in the torso. Um, one hit the torso. So that's 2 points of damage to the torso.
All right. So you're shooting the gunner, which is
Yep.
you got 3 points of damage. You said
Nope. 2 points of damage
2.
because because I only got one hit, so I don't get an increase. 2 points of damage, crits a 3.
Gotcha.
So,
All right. So 2 points of damage on him, and that's it for the round. Correct. Prize round. Everybody's gone
yep.
Yep.
except for the drivers, but they're sitting in the driver's seat, so they really don't get.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we move to initiative. So I will make the encounter active.
Cuffs. For
Oh yeah, for them, I'll handle that. So. But we're gonna do initiative first
right.
because they'll whatever they do on their cuff, they'll do on their initiative roll because that was a surprise round. So I'm just doing vehicle, and then breaking down the types of marauder they are. Like if it's a RPK marauder, RPG marauder, AKM marauder, right? I'm not gonna roll initiative for each individual marauder. I'm just gonna break it down by group. That sound good to you
Alright.
guys?
Yep. Sounds fine with me.
You guys can go ahead and start.
How do I do it? The initiative rolls on here.
Click on yourself,
Okay.
and then I don't remember from a player perspective. You go to the box, and it should say roll in the box, right?
In what box?
Toggle your combat state.
My what?
The little swords on your icon.
Wait, what, this?
Yep.
Okay, there. I clicked that.
Yep. And then you should see a roll up top.
a roll. I don't see a roll.
Up top
No,
it
I'll let.
says on the top
I'll let.
top left above JD, it says there should be a roll button. Is it not there?
I
No.
don't see a roll button.
Okay, so then it's leaving it just gotta toggle everybody. All the NPCs.
Hey, just say there's a roll all button. The
Yeah.
one on the far left rolls all or roll NPC are your
Yeah.
options.
I thought that
Yeah.
players could do their own. Guess not.
Keeps them from going back behind the game master and re-rolling the. We'd never do that, of course. Ever.
Never.
Never.
Does anyone have combat awareness?
Combat awareness. Let me check. I don't think so.
I do.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you JD then? You got 2 JD and one's already. You can technically get a 1. Are you worried about using it?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So 1 is James Hurd.
Yeah.
Even though I probably should have.
And I do.
I probably,
For
I
those
probably
that
should
are,
have yelled something.
and for those that aren't aware, I do use combat. It doesn't make sense to start with a 10 to me. Start with the 1.
I should have taken a 1, but nope. Hindsight being 2020,
actually- I guess it got you highlighted because you've got that. It doesn't tell me how to do it for you though.
or
For your oh wait, I get you targeted. No. Yeah. You're highlighted for me in the combat tracker. I guess because you're combat awareness. That must be one of the mods I have doing that.
that, or you just clicked on it because I said I had combat awareness, and it allows you to pull another card.
Got you. All right.
Or so.
Okay. Well, it's James Hurd's turn.
All right. I know.
JD could always you could always switch initiative order if you'd like to, JD, with James.
Well, James has to make the decision.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm going to continue firing on the rear Vic with the 240. Hopefully hit this time.
Well, you guys were shooting at the front one. It's out in front now. They switched places.
Oh, okay. Is this still moving?
No, it is. They are both now at dead stops. The drivers have both been killed in both vehicles.
Okay.
But it moved last round, which counts as a move for a penalty.
Okay. I'll put a -1 there then. Can I shoot the gunner in this Vic? I'm guessing, is he still up?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to negate his ability to fire back at us.
Sure. Go for
Okay.
it.
I'm going to go for the roll with the -1 with 2 rate fire.
Well, okay, so what did you get for your penalties? It's just for you.
A
your
-1.
penalty's just a -1. Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
I
you
got.
hit it.
Yeah.
What's your damage?
Which one's the damage?
On your weapon. It tells you what the damage is on the weapon.
Oh, 3.
3, and your crit is 3 or 4.
Is 4.
Okay, so you crit him, but he only had 3 hit points left anyway, so that kills him.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. And turn. There you go.
All right, Katrina.
All right. I will. I'll continue firing on this guy. Let me actually properly select it this time.
What are you shooting?
On this the vehicle
You're shooting
that
the
I was firing
vehicle
at previously.
itself? That's all you're doing?
Unless I can see like a driver or
You
passenger.
can see people. That's why people have been shooting them. You can see them.
Yep.
There is no top on the vehicle. It's an open top vehicle just like yours is. So you can see them plain as day.
Great. Then I'll fire at the people inside then.
Who are you shooting at?
This driver's down. I'll go after like any passengers that are that I see.
Which passenger are you shooting at? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be a little more specific for me. Are you just shooting the gunner? You shooting the commander? Are you shooting the guy by the door on your side of the vehicle, on the back seat? Guy
Okay.
back of the bed on your side? What are you shooting at? Or you?
Let's go after the gunner. That's probably the
Okay.
best option here.
That's fine. I would say you gotta be a little more specific on what you want to target.
Okay. I get you. Any bonuses or
-1
negatives?
for the vehicle moving, and what if there's any range penalties?
Let me measure real fast. Measurement tool. I think it's just out of range. Let me check again. There's a range of 8. So I think I'm just out of it.
Okay, so that'll be a -1, so -2 total.
All right. I'll use 3 rate of fire and let's roll. I'll push that.
Unfortunately, you didn't get any hits, so
Yep.
you can take a point of
Unfortunately.
damage to the weapon.
Yep.
All right, that's Emily's turn. Now it is JD's turn.
I will yell over for my free action, watch friendly fire, and then I will fire into the. I'll fire the 203 at the lead vehicle.
All right,
Even with scatter, I shouldn't. It shouldn't scatter that far. Now I take back. I mean, shoot that. I may move instead. I'm moving forward.
well, the gunner and the driver are down.
Yeah, I'm
There's
moving
still
forward.
a gunner up in the back vehicle.
Yeah, I'm moving forward. I gotta trust. I mean, I can't shoot that first vehicle without endangering people. So I am ending up for
Well,
my
that's
free
why I was
movement.
pointing out the back vehicle. The back vehicle does have a gunner. So.
Yeah, I'm trusting my team that my team's going to do what they're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
So I'm so slow move. So fast movement, I'm standing up. Slow movement, I am moving forward 2 hexes and then rolling mobility. Yeah, mobility.
2
Oh, very
successes.
And so we'll move 2 more. Maybe I'll move 2 more if I go back to there. The total
Why
4
you get a
4.
red dot on you? All of a sudden?
I don't know.
I'm just curious. Vehicles have dots on them too. I don't know where that came from.
No.
I think it's to show that they're being targeted, possibly, by other people.
Oh wow, one of the players are targeting you, Jake. I haven't targeted you yet.
Oh. Hey, bring it on. It is what it is.
All right, so what are you doing now?
That's it. That was so.
Oh, okay, so you did a double.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I stood up. Stood up was the free movement, and then slow movement was a free or a fast movement of 2, and then my mobility of 2, which gave me 2 more hexes. I moved 4.
Well, if you, I mean, you did right. Oh, okay, so yeah, you did. All right. So
I had to stand up.
okay. Well, you stand up for free action. Don't. All right. So you did a slow action 1 hex and then a fast action. So gotcha. All right. Next is Quentin Miller.
Okie dokie. Who is left alive?
On the first vehicle, there's a truckload of people. There's still a commander, and then there's passengers.
Are they still all in the vehicle?
Yep, they haven't gone yet. So
I wonder how I can. wonder I can do a roll where you just throw bullets in a small part bunch of people.
So how you want to do that probably is you just want to shoot the vehicle because you can hit the passenger, right, by shooting, or components, either one. But to me that's the only way that I can see. Because if you can hit the vehicle, right, and you hit say 9 for your location roll, that's the commander. The next one would be a passenger. And I would keep having to go through the passenger until there were no more passengers. So if you roll like a 9, 8, or a 7, you're hitting passengers on a crit. That makes sense?
You know what? I'll hit the vehicle. I'll hit the vehicle.
Yeah, the vehicle's only got 1 point of armor, so you punch right through it with that 50.
I mean, yeah, and especially if I'm hitting the vehicle, I have 2d12.
Yep, there you go.
So,
So yeah, your already penalties
I'm
are
gonna.
-1 for it moving, but then you get +2 to hit, so you get a +1 on top of your machine guns.
And you know, my ammo dice rolls on that last one weren't that bad, so fuck
Okay, I
it.
mean you
It's
can
a
jack it
machine
up to
gun.
full auto. It doesn't matter.
It's a machine gun. Come on, it's a machine gun. Can I push that?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
As long
How
as
do
it
I
says
do that?
push on the screen, you can push it. Just push it. It says right there,
Oh,
push.
there it is. Oh, thank
Got
God! I
one
got
hit.
2 hits. It's free successes. It's free successes. Let's
So,
go.
all right, so so we're gonna need to. This time it's gonna definitely be on the side of 1. Let's see, combat.
Come
So
on.
you did not hit the side yet, right? But you did this time. So you lose 1 point to the armor. So that's still 6 points of damage going in. So roll a d10 for location for me.
I think that's a D10. There. Come on. 7. It's passenger.
All right, so you hit the first passenger 5 points, and second passenger. So you're gonna kill 1 and wound.
These bars are going to have the worst CUF rolls, I swear.
So you kill 3 and you wound number 5. Boom. Doing business.
What a shock. The machine gun murders people. This is a shock no one could have saw coming.
Okay, so it's the RPG guys. They go this. So there's 2 of them. Let's make coldness under fire roll for both of them. 2 fail.
Yes!
Actually, hold on. I gotta do unit. I'm not gonna do it that way. Hold on. Just roll both of them. I'm just gonna roll these things. Alright, they both fail. So the 2 RPG guys jump out of the vehicle. Well, actually, it's only one. Yeah, well, they're both vehicles were hit, so it don't matter. One jumps out of each vehicle. So, guy jumps out with an RPG here, and a guy jumps out with an RPG here. Excuse me.
And they are shitting themselves.
They are suppressed. Alright. That's their turn. Now we're on to Goodman. So, Goodman, a guy pops out of your vehicle with an RPG. And oh, Goodman's not here.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm guessing
gonna
you'd fire
say
back.
he is gonna shoot at the guy with the RPG. seeing as he is a sniper. And he
Or
does
is he-
not get +2 for the scope.
Or is he gonna shoot the machine gunner that's standing in the back of the truck? That
I don't know. Let's see. 1 to 5 RPG, 6 to 10 machine gun. RPG. That person would have been my choice. The RPG first. Yeah, I get it. That's a personal call, and he will expend ammo on this one because not getting low aim. The guy moves, so -1, +1, fast aim, and he shoots. Push, and that is going to be 4 points of damage with a crit, which will kill the RPG. All right, that was Cook's go. Now we are on to the other group, which is the gunner. Only one of them left, right? Unit morale as well. He fails. So the gunner in the second vehicle he disembarks the he pops out on the backside. All right. And that makes it Cheryl Ridges. She's not doing anything at the moment. Walter Cox. Walter Cox will go. He will shoot the Mark 19. Vehicle number 2. It moved, -1, +2 for vehicle. Three successes, and I didn't even hit ammo dice on that. I hit the ammo dice. Deviation. If it's 3 successes, how does that work on the deviation?
no, he just hits. If
So
he
hits
hits,
the
he
vehicle
hits.
head on.
Yeah,
So-
he doesn't deviate. He just hits it.
We have
You only deviate if you miss. Oh, sorry.
all right. So this is vehicle 2. So hit vehicle 2. Left in the. Gotta put them back in at 4, 8. That's all that's left in the commander. All right. So they are going to take
3 damage. So
the 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, and an explosion of D. So 3, 4, 5. They're all dead. They're just dead.
Diff.
Nice.
So it's 5 points of damage each one of them. So 4 is dead. 6 is dead. 8 is dead. And I'm going to say these guys are actually in the hex. So we're going to do a blast D for the 2 guys out of the vehicle, which is 2d6 damage, or 2d6. And each right, JD, you roll 2d6 and
Yep.
1 point for each d6 and
Yep.
each one that hits. So 2d6, 8 points of damage each. They're dead. Those RPG guys already dead, but the RPK guy, I mean, I killed the wrong one. Put the same guy out twice. Hold on. RPK. 2. Dead. Everybody is dead on the second vehicle now. Alright. Now that makes it Caleb Jackson's turn. Caleb Jackson is shooting at the lead vehicle. No, he's not. He's driving. Shoot. And it's the Marauder's turn, which is this one is the regular guys. They all have to make their cuff in the vehicle. Let's see. Left. There are 3 passengers left in the first vehicle. So that's going to be 5, 7, and 9. Oh, one's pretty hardcore. Alright. So let's see. 5 and 9 hop out. 5, 9. But they are suppressed. And 7 hops out ready to fight. He will. I'm going to give him a D3 who he's going to shoot at on the right. He is going to shoot towards you, JD. Range is going to be 90 meters, which on the AKM is
Medium.
medium range. So you move -2, -3 for range. He's going to open up and just spray the air. Robert Anderson's turn. He's going to move here. So he's not shooting right at Cook, and he'll shoot at this guy here. Good shot at UJ. Range on that one's going to be 140, which on an A4 on a M4 is that's out of range, isn't it?
M4
Oh wait, that's
range.
not out of range. That's wait a minute. So it's range is 4, 8, 16, 32. Yeah, so 16.
Yeah.
So it's actually Well, actually, wouldn't it be -3? It's gonna be extreme at one. Oh wait, it's 140. Never mind. You're right. So -2. So he'll be shooting -3, -4, +1, -3, -3 on the shot. Well, it didn't roll it. He'll open up a little bit, but not a lot. Try to get the guy's attention. He cannot push. He's an NPC. And that takes us to next round. James Hurd.
Okay.
You've got one active shooter at the moment. He's at the guy at the back of the lead vehicle. And
Okay,
you've got
and I-
One
guys.
brave bastard.
You got 3 guys with their faces in the.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the guy who is probably at the back there. He's if I got
Yes.
like direct line of sight.
Yep, he's the one that's shooting. The other guys are face down in the dirt.
Okay, and I'll put no modifiers because he's close, I guess, and not moving.
Well, he moved. He jumped out of the vehicle, so he did move. So it's
Okay, so I have
-1.
-1.
Correct, and then whatever pluses.
Okay.
I don't know if you have heavy weapons.
No, I don't have any sort of heavy weapons or anything.
Yeah, just a -1. You hit him for, was it 4? 3?
Yeah, 4 crit, 3 damage.
4 and a crit is 3. So
Damage is 3.
damage is 3, crit is 4. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay, so
Yeah.
he just takes 3 points of damage. Then that does not take him out of combat because critted. Katrina.
Yeah.
Very good. James, else?
No, that's it.
Katrina. One guy actively
right.
shooting JD.
This guy is actively shooting. Am I within range to hit him? Or my position so I can't hit him?
Well, you don't want to move. You're bipoded on the ground just to give you a
Yeah.
stable platform. So technically, we should probably figure up a bonus for that. Maybe a +1 bonus. Bipod next time. There's no penalty for not using it, right? So
It counts as stabilized. It's like being on sandbags or.
it's stabilized. Not even. I don't even see stabilized.
It is.
So-
I'll find it for you.
Yeah, because I'm looking through. I've got my screen up right here, and I don't see. There's nothing that says stabilized.
It's.
Firing from an elevated position gives you. That's the only thing to see. But we'll say from now on, though, here moving forward, you guys have to remember this though. So if your vehicle is not moving and the machine gun is mounted or Mark 19 is mounted, it's a +1. I'm not giving a +1 if the vehicle's moving. That doesn't make sense. But if it's sitting still, then a +1. If you're using a bipod and mounted weapon with a bipod, you got the bipod applied. That's we have to apply that to sniper. Everybody good with that?
I think if I remember right, how it's worded for bipods and stuff, the idea is that if you deploy a bipod and use it, you can roll for range combat instead of heavy weapons for the weapon.
You can roll what?
Range combat instead of heavy weapons, at least for LMGs.
I don't remember ever seeing that. I'd have to read through that. Anyway, take +1, Emily, for now. So you're even up.
Okay.
As long as you're in range. Are you in range?
Yep, I have a range of 8.
Yep, he's
80
right at
meters on the-
range. All right, tear him up.
All right. So it's a +1 to hit. Then
No, it's even up. He
Oh,
moved.
even up.
+1 for the bipod.
Yep, I forgot he moved. Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
So emo dice and let's go. I'll push that. Oh, I just clicked on him instead of my person. Oops.
It's all right. You got 3 successes by doing that. So.
Yep.
All right.
I'll send the weapon to
He's
the chat.
dead. No, he's dead.
Yep.
He had 2 hit points left. So you and Quentin just both lay into him at the same time. Quentin's hitting him with a 50, or no, Hurd. You and Hurd both shot him with them 240s. So you both hit him with 60 M60s at the same time. Yes, tore him up. Now it's your go, JD. The other guys are suppressed. Are you planning on capturing them, or are you killing them? Because that'll depend if we're continuing combat or not. Going to capture, you can capture. Suppressed.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll yell for him to surrender.
All right, they're on face down in the dirt. They all kick their guns out in front of them. They have no problem doing that.
Yeah, because I'm already up, but then
Just we're out of combat. Capture them. Up all the way up there. Actually, there's only I forget 2 on your side of the vehicle. These 2 guys are still up.
as I move forward, I'll yell ceasefire, ceasefire.
Yep.
Especially as I walk in front.
Is anybody going to not listen to JD?
I will pause and make sure that Miller actually looks up from over top that 50 cal before I actually move in front of the RSOV.
All right. Well, we'll give to his turn. So he's saying ceasefire. Fire. Are you going to shoot, or are you done shooting?
I'll stop shooting.
All right. Is anybody else going to shoot and ignore him? Anybody? All right. Combat's over
Nope.
then.
I'm fire.
All right. Combat's over.
Okay.
You guys capture them. Got these 2 guys prisoner.
So,
Nice.
so I'll say over the throat mic, Miller, watch south along the road. Because Miller has a throat mic, right? I remember right, or has
The 2 captains and you have throat mics.
Okay, I thought the other staff sergeant had one also.
Oh wait a minute. There's a staff sergeant.
Right.
Yeah, he has. That's fine. So yeah,
Yep.
Miller have one. That's right. Miller staff sergeant.
Okay.
And then you have the other. All the NPCs are sergeants. So.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Okay. So Miller, watch south with the 50 cal as we secure the ambush site, and then I'll have Captain, the commander, send over Jackson, and we'll have her tell Cook to also overwatch as a sniper.
Yep.
And so Jackson can take the south vehicle. I'll take the north vehicle.
And Anderson will close in as well with
Yep.
you.
Yep. So we'll start checking.
Jackson will move in. The driver, Rodriguez will move out, and she'll check if anybody's hit. Did anybody get hit? No. She'll check these 2 guys. Neither one of them got hit. She'll check all the bodies, make sure they're dead. So, all right. So it's about time to wrap up. So this is where we're going to stop it tonight. We'll do EXP. So, but you guys have now successfully captured these 2, and you've killed all the rest of them. I'm just deleting their bodies. Both vehicles, I believe, are pretty screwed.
Yeah.
No. Nope. The front UAZ is still an active vehicle.
Yeah, just the one
The
that's in the
second one's
Yep.
not. The second one's got a locked up engine and a blown out suspension. The first
Yep.
one only has it had a point of armor damage, 2 points of armor damage, but no component damage. So there is an intact vehicle and a not so intact vehicle. So if you guys are interested in keeping one of the vehicles, the villagers will allow you to take the operation vehicle, obviously, because you don't, you got to move on with your mission, right?
Yeah, as if they have a choice.
Well, I'm just saying, you did agree to split things, right? So I'm just
we
saying, they're not going to nitpick it. They'll let you have the operational vehicle, and they'll just take the other one and they'll put it up on the bridge and use it for a roadblock with the gun mounted on it. So anyway, so that's where they're at. So now we will do XP here real quick. Open it. Develop your character. All right, everybody. Did you participate in the session? I'll do cook.
Yes.
So that's one. Did anybody follow their moral code despite significant risk to yourself or your group? Personally, I don't think anybody did anything exceptional tonight. Feel free to argue with me. Nope.
I just laid down and put machine gun bullets into them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You guys kind of overwhelmingly, you didn't risk much tonight. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody ever said anything for their big dream either. You didn't travel through a new hex. You did overcome one or more dangerous events using violent or non-violent means, so that's 2. I didn't see anybody risk their life for their buddy. So I will give everybody, just because this was a straight combat one, it relatively, took up the whole game, a bonus EXP for doing their job. So a total of 3 for everybody.
I need to put down a buddy, I realize. I never put one down.
If
I also have never put down a buddy.
If you want, you guys need to figure out your buddies if you haven't. I was kind of letting that be organic. That's why I didn't force that before now. We have, you guys have started to see people's role play. Next session, you guys need to pick buddies if you haven't. Okay.
Right.
You don't have to do it this one. You can do it next one when you're doing a little more role play. Give you time. If you use a skill successfully and you don't have it, like you people that don't have heavy weapons that you're successful, you can buy level D for 5 EXP. You should have 5 EXP now for that. If you desire to do so. If you successfully, I don't think anybody has enough XP to raise a skill from a D to a C yet, do you? Nobody's got 10, do you? Or do you?
I do.
No.
I also have 10, but I spent 5.
Okay. Well, JD, if you successfully use the D skill, you can raise it to a C if you want. And other than that, no XP expenditure because you guys aren't doing a rest period. Any questions? Anything? Any comments on the session, on how we're doing things, how the game's playing? This is your time for feedback, so feel free.
I felt it was good.
Yeah.
Does everybody feel like they're being included enough? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Tech?
Yeah, I thought it was a good setup. We did a good job, like arcs of fire and stuff, and hosed down. We got some prisoners, and hopefully the Polish or the civilians will be happy with what we are giving them.
Yeah, hopefully we can ask these guys a couple questions, and then next time, and then ask the people in the village a couple questions about approaches to Warsaw. So, I mean, these guys travel around more than the villagers do, so hopefully they might be able to give us roads and roadblocks and stuff. So,
All right. Well, everybody, that's all everybody's got to say. At this point, we're going to go ahead and end the podcast, and we'll thank you guys for joining us on Against All Odds, and come join us again next Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great night.